welcome back. And welcome to Moon Reptiles if this is your first time here. Today we're going to check out some of my favorite holdbacks of this past season. Overall, it's been a very good season. We've had some ups and downs. We've hit some target snakes that we've been aiming to hit, and then we've also hit snakes that we would have never even imagined we would hit. So overall, it's been a very good year. But before we check out the snakes, I want to show you some other inhabitants in here in the snake room that share this space with my ball pythons. Let's go check them out. That wasn't that cool, but I think it's time to go check out some snakes. Yeah? Let's go. Alright, first up is the only visual pied I held back this season. It is the Enchi Fire Pied. Was the best thing I could hit in the pairing, so I'm very happy with that. Love this 2-gene codon plus the recessive pied. The Enchi and the Fire go really well together, I think, in this combo, with Fire Pieds usually being very high white and Enchi Pieds being usually very low white. So mixing the two genes together creates a middle white Pied at least. And just love the brightness from the Fire and how the Enchi complements it. Next up, we have the Pastel Enchi Orange Dream. Love how clean and bright she is. Love the head stamp that she has on her head with that butterfly look that you usually get from Pastel and Enchi together. Love her for my future Orange Dream projects. Alright, here's the first visual clown that we're showing today. This is the Pastel Lesser Leopard clown. When she came out of the egg, she was very, very white. This is almost all white with very little patterning. As she grew, her pattern started to darken up. Love the light coloration she has. Love the spots off her side. Just a very nice and clean looking combo. Here we have the Batman, which is the Spotnose Leopard clown. Always been a big target snake of mine, a dream snake to make. So I was really happy when I actually cut the egg and saw the Batman head stamp. And then just love the contrast of colors in this snake. And love how Spotnose and Leopard interacts together with clown. Always one of the marquee snakes in the hobby. And those eyes always gets me every time. Just love them. Alright, so hopefully you're enjoying some of my holdbacks so far. I do want to say I have a growth progression series on my channel in a special playlist. It kind of follows through a year's progression of a baby hatchling up till they're a year old. And I like to do that for all my holdbacks. If you go check out my playlist, I've got one for last year's holdbacks. I definitely will have some shot for this year's holdbacks as well. So go definitely subscribe to my channel, tune in, check out the old videos, and let's go back to the holdbacks. Alright, back from break. Here we got another clown. This is the Enchi Lesser Leopard clown. So usually everybody wants to make very busy clowns, but I love these reduced pattern clowns. Love how reduced the Leopard and Enchi made this clown. Love the sword head stamp. I don't know, I always think it looks like a sword running down the head. And then I always feel like usually lesser clowns are very muted and they fade, they don't hold the color that great. But so I'm hoping the Leopard and Enchi helps this combo hold its color. Next up, non-recessive or non-het snake I got here. This is the Enchi Leopard Red Stripe. Really love the way this snake turned out. Nice 3-gene codom. Love what the red stripe does. It adds a lot of the copper, bronze colors running up the sides. I mean, I just can't ever capture how red and rusty this color looks in picture or in video, but in person it's just an awesome looking snake. And then here we have an Ultramel. So funny story about this snake is this took me 6 years to make. I definitely took the long road with this snake. I went off and bought a visual male, grew it up, bred it, made some of my own heads, and waited for the het females to grow up just to breed back to the father. And 6 years later, here I got my first visual Ultramel. Probably not the way I would do it again if I had the chance to, but in the end I'm still very happy and it was all worth it. But definitely learned a few things to go into that route. Last up, this is definitely my favorite clown of this season. I was not expecting this combo when I did the pairing. It was from a het to het. This is the Enchi Lesser Spotnose clown. Just love the way she turned out. When she first hatched, she was almost orange in the egg, orange and white. Love the head stamp. I think it looks kind of like a smiling face, smiling back at me when I look at it. But she's very bright, and I love Enchi Lesser and Spotnose, with how they all interact together in the clown. Overall, my favorite holdback. So that's what we had for my holdbacks this year. Overall, very happy with them. Couldn't be happier. And definitely this next upcoming season, we're already started pairing, so we should have some cool snakes cooking if everything goes well. And stay tuned. We'll show you some egg cuttings and some more growth progression series videos in the future.